Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for coming today and participating, and thank you to the City of Cambridge for inviting IBM to participate in this wonderful event. My name is Michael Marsonet. I'm with IBM, and you may have recently heard a number of the advertising that we have on the radio, TV, as well as internet social media around IBM's Smarter Planet initiatives. IBM is looking toward building a smarter planet. Building a smarter planet is the foundation for IBM's vision for smarter cities, a vision that demonstrates how cities can lead the way into a prosperous and sustainable future. Today's cities face a range of challenges and threats to their sustainability, challenges across their systems and core infrastructures, such as transportation, water, energy, government services, education, and healthcare. I typically refer to this slide as the tentacles related to the smarter cities. A city is more than just a collection of buildings, streets, parks, businesses, and people. It's a living environment of different cultures, ideas, and systems that are interdependent, yet all determined to shape the other's identity. If we take a closer look at any city, for that matter, the city of Cambridge, where we're currently today, you'll find interconnected systems of many different functions and activities. Often visible and taken for granted, these incredible systems stretch beyond roads, utilities, water supplies to give us the means to move around and maintain our environment, keep our streets safe, educate our children, and generate new ideas. And if we want to build a smarter planet where a new level of intelligence is being infused into the systems and technologies that make everything work, there may be no better place to start than our cities. Cities are a natural starting point because they are where multiple systems and infrastructures that need to become more intelligent come together, and where economies, physical structures, technologies, and populations are being transformed at a dizzying pace. Cities are microcosms of major challenges and opportunities facing the planet today. It is in cities where all man-made systems come together and interact with one another. Growing populations are causing cities to face significant sustainability challenges and threats to these infrastructures that deliver vital services. We will learn later on this afternoon, when Mike Hauser gets to speak, on how some of those systems need to be sustained. Adding to the strain is public demand for better education, greener programs, public safety, accessible government, affordable housing, and more options for our senior citizens and a better quality of life for all. Consider some of these examples. Consider how much energy we waste. Losses of electrical energy because of grid systems are not smart. Consider how our planet's water supply is drying up. Global water usage will have increased sixfold since the 1900s, twice the rate of population growth. And we'll learn today on how the City of Cambridge is addressing some of those concerns. We're going to have to run a lot smarter and more efficiently, especially as we seek to drive economic growth and sustainability. It means that older cities will need to update critical infrastructure, and new cities will need to be built adaptable, flexible systems to accommodate more people. The digital and physical infrastructures of the world today are converging. Computational power is being driven through our computers. Indeed, almost anything, any person, any object, any process, or any service for any organization, large or small, can become digitally aware and networked. Today, almost every person in this room probably has a cell phone. That cell phone started off by just having voice activation, communicating with someone on the other end. That cell phone has now gone to digitally communicating and sharing emails, text messages, as well as being able to order pizza or other services directly from that phone. So as we replace, or wanting to replace, the actual city infrastructure is often unrealistic in terms of cost and time. However, with recent advances in technology, as I just mentioned, we can infuse our existing infrastructures with new intelligence, installing sensors and devices to read information so that we can be proactive versus reactive. By this, we mean digitizing and connecting our systems so they can sense, analyze, and interrogate the data and respond intelligently to the needs of their jurisdictions. In short, we can revitalize these legacy systems so they can become smarter and more efficient. Today, we will see some of those examples, and a lot of people have hovered around that bicycle today, where we see a very manual device that has been technology transformed by installing a mobile device that we can record sidewalk defects. There's other devices you'll see on that table today, closed-circuit TVs, devices that get installed into vehicles for road inspections or sewer inspections. Converging these assets are critical to any smarter city. So when IBM refers to smarter cities, we talk about three dimensions: instrumented, interconnected, and intelligent. Many of those devices provide the instrumentation. Interconnected is interconnecting those devices so that we can make intelligent decisions. Intelligence is being infused into the way the world and cities work. Making cities more instrumented, interconnected, and intelligent isn't only about overcoming the challenges they face. It also recognizes that cities provide us with the greatest opportunities for making the planet smarter too. Becoming smarter is leading to new savings and efficiencies, and equally important, new possibility for programs and sustainability of our cities. As our clients transform, the good news is help is at hand. The systems that underpin so much of our cities work at becoming smarter. From intelligent electricity grids to clever software and sensors that are being embedded everywhere. We see this today in our cars, cameras, cell phones, our roads, and our pipelines. Again, just some examples with the devices that we'll see presented later on this afternoon by Mike Hauser, is how they have become a smarter city. And IBM recognizes how the city of Cambridge has become a smarter city, working to infuse intelligence into their core systems, finding new ways to maximize their resources and overcome barriers by collaboration and connecting across multiple systems. They are using collaborative approaches to tackle many challenges cities face as a complex system of systems. Forward-thinking organizations like the City of Cambridge are turning all of this information into an opportunity. They are gaining control of their information and applying analytics to identify opportunities for service delivery needs, economic growth, and proactive risk management, and more. So let's just take an example of the roads infrastructure today. On the roads infrastructure, a person goes out on a daily basis and inspects the road. They determine where there's a pothole and they record that pothole. There's information that gets documented about that pothole with size, the area it's in, and that all gets prioritized. That in turn creates work, and work that can be scheduled based on crews. So not only do we know where that crew is focusing on today, we're focusing on our critical assets, our roads, to make our roads safer, reducing liability and risk to the city. Smarter government services and cities work to infuse intelligence into their systems. It begs the question, how will the operations of a government work to stimulate economies and itself become smarter? Smarter governments will do more than simply regulate the outputs of our economic and social systems. Government will need to be a smoothly functioning system itself, interconnecting dynamically with citizens, communities, and businesses in real time to spark growth. Innovation, smarter decision processing, smarter decision-making, and progress. The challenges are many, from departmental silos to process delays due to lack of transparency and accountability. Governments and cities around the world are showing real progress. They are collaborating across organizations, both internal and external, to become more transparent and accountable, to manage resources more effectively, and to give citizens access to information about decisions that affect their lives. Now, currently at the city, they don't have information about road closures, but in discussions with Mike Hauser in the last couple of weeks, this is something that's going to be enabled for the citizens. So can you just think, as they are planning for road closures, whether it's related to hydro, an external organization, cable, telephone companies that typically dig up our roads, our streets, our culverts to put down their infrastructure, can impact you, the citizens. So having this information readily available is key to our citizens. Smarter government means integrating service delivery to improve access to the city, information, and resources, helping to promote economic growth by streamlining cumbersome processes and simplifying reporting requirements. The innovation behind many smarter city implementation uses business intelligence software that automates data collection, and information sharing, better enabling a city to inform, address service requests, empower citizens, and provide critical data to first responders. Again, we'll see today how many of these different systems are not all IBM systems. They are systems provided by other vendors that IBM integrates with. Effective decision-making is key to creating an accountable, cost-effective, and productive organization that delivers on today's government performance requirements. With solutions like Maximo, the City of Cambridge gains access to reliable and timely information that drives better decisions. While the City of Cambridge may have any number of decisions to make, they depend on answers to these fundamental, interrelated questions. How are we doing? A gauge of the most critical indicators of this city. Why? The ability to dig deeper into current issues, successes, or problems in order to understand what leads to the results. And what should we be doing? The facility to set plans, allocate resources, monitor them, and adapt. And that's currently what the City of Cambridge is doing. Smarter cities focus on the economic health and welfare of citizens and businesses, providing needed services, creating an economically sound environment, and improving the quality of life for all. To do this smartly, city leaders must cross a new threshold into their ability to manage pervasive information, analyze it to gain insight, predict risks, and identify opportunities. Drive faster, smarter decisions and actions. Cities will gain a new kind of intelligence from their information, make better decisions, and optimize their assets and operations. When I was first here a month ago meeting Mike Hauser and Yogesh, his manager, they were telling me about the work they were doing with a 10-year plan. They were just able to do this with the information that they've collected over the last 3 years since they've implemented the IBM Maximo solution along with the other solutions. And I believe the 10-year plan is on one of these boards here, over in the corner, which is they've been able to quickly identify where those issues are, and I believe Mike's going to be talking about some of those issues. So intelligence and transforming their Maximo system along with their geospatial system from ESRI and other systems, they can better plan for the future and share this information with the businesses and citizens. Delivering change across the three dimensions of the smarter, instrumented, interconnected, and intelligent systems enables cities to set the agenda and think and act in new ways. Smarter cities are shifting their focus from within to between, using collaborative, networking, and innovative technologies to protect and connect citizens, increase shared information awareness with other businesses, and speed communications. Cities and their key stakeholders must work together to act in new ways through innovative approaches to solve their top priorities. Identify new approaches and solutions are key drivers for improving citizen and business services, managing resources and effectively and efficiently, strengthening public safety, ensuring a sustainable environment. We would like to think that these, although simplistic, yet powerful foundation elements for most successful and sustainable cities. Thank you very much for your time today.